My friends have all, like, really done it. They're in their 30s for real. They all got married. They keep their kids every time now. Everything. Oh, sorry. I always carry into term judgmental audience. No. I'm like, you're not even going to think about it? I don't even know you anymore. And look, I'm not crazy. I just think you should consider, terminating the pregnancy if it was rape or incest or with a redhead. Like the unforgivables, The unacceptables.
If you want to understand men, ladies, I'm here for you. I'm just telling you what we are. Not who we are, what we are. Just like what we are that makes us struggle. And really, men are perfect creatures except for, one. Like, if most women would want to be a man, if you didn't have to give up that power that you have, which is our weakness. That's our weakness. It's very difficult. I'm telling you, man. Like, I don't want to be with other women, ever. Like, I want to just walk down the street and go, I never need to look at another woman again because I'm with the last woman I'm ever going to be with. And I'm like, but it ain't real. It's just... Like, no guy wants to cheat and hurt his woman, man. That hurts. First of all, think about what cheating is for a second, ladies. Cheating is a man. He sneaks out of his own house to go, like, find some happiness behind your back so your feelings aren't hurt. Cheating is for you. It's not for me. We don't want to hurt you. If you give a lie detector test to a man and a woman and ask them the same questions, man, we would pass them both up to a point where it's like, hey, ask a woman, you love your man, you love your family, you love your home, you love what you built? Yep. All right. You see Brad Pitt or Denzel Washington or whatever standing there, would you risk everything you built with your man just to sleep with him? And women, look, they go, nah, I wouldn't. And they'll pass the test. They be like, they look good, but I wouldn't. Ask guys the same thing, boom, love your woman, the kids, the house. Yeah. All right, you see that girl passed out behind the dumpster? Would you risk everything for a passed out woman behind a dumpster? I don't want to, but look at her with garbage on. She looks so cute with garbage on. We're like, I'm trying to like make it so women just like understand a little bit of like just to sympathize. It's like we're like sport fishermen. This is what I'm saying. Men like to fish. And sport fishing is different from catching fish for food. You just get it, you catch it, and you show your friends. Because you want them to know that you can catch fish. You take a couple of pictures so you can show people the fish that you have the ability to catch. And then you release it back into the water. But a lot of women in here, you have boyfriends or husbands, you a fish that jump back on the boat and just was like flapping, looking at me like, hi, I was wondering if you're going to be fishing here again next week. Like, yeah, for other fish. Get off my boat. Is that how you treat all the fish? You'd be like, oh, God damn. Nope, I'm sorry, sweetie. You're the last fish I ever wanted to be with. Now you stuck. Stuck with the last fish. who was loving you and fighting hard to be on your boat. Then she got comfortable, and now instead of doing this, she's like, so we've been together for like a year now. Why do you still have a boat? You'd be like, so what's she trying to say? I can't catch fish no more? Why do you need to catch a fish? Because if I lose my ability to catch fish, then you're not gonna find me sexy no more. So you gotta smell fish on me so that you know I can catch fish so you can act right. That's like, guys, you meet your girl, she was a hoe. Like, had whole, like, she big old booty and this and that. You gotta let her do that. Don't start trying to frump her up and get her fat and get her foul. Because that's why you like her. I don't want no woman that no other guy's trying to. I don't want a woman that I can send to the store at 2 in the morning. Because nobody's gonna try to rape her. Like, I go get some bread at 3 in the morning. Hey, cut through the alley, bitch, because. Because I talk to the junkies. They don't want it. They don't like it.
A couple of months ago, I took a friend of mine to get an abortion. Get on board right now if you are going to. This is a long story. Took a friend to get an abortion. Don't worry, wasn't my baby. Wasn't important. I don't know if you guys have ever done that for someone, helped someone get their abortion. It's a big favor to do for somebody. Not an easy favor. Not easy at all. And I'm as pro-choice as it gets. But still, the whole time I was driving, I was just like, God damn, there has got to be a better way to come up with material. People will say to me, they're like, oh, Anthony, man, you're a good friend. No, I'm not. I'm a great friend. Great friends wake up at 6:30 in the morning, drive to your house, pick you up, take you to get your abortion. Good friends just babysit.
Like, God loves you, Jesus loves you, some bullshit like that. Because Christians have this belief that there's a man on a cloud that loves them. Let's say he exists. He doesn't fucking love you. I've heard Christians say that my God loves me unconditionally. No such thing as unconditional love. That's a load of fucking bullshit. My mum always throws that one out there. My mum always goes, Jim, I love you no matter what. I love you unconditionally. And I always think to myself, what if I cut one of her tits off? What if I just got a rusty blade and started hacking into that obese woman's breast? And, like, would she still love me? She might. I'm not willing to test it, but I can tell you for sure. I can tell you for sure that God does not love you unconditionally. I have already given you a condition. If you don't put a small amount of water on a baby's forehead, it burns for eternity. That's the condition of a fucking psychopath. Like, if God showed up at a party, he'd be the least welcome person in party history. Like, everyone would be having a good time, then someone would go, don't look up. Oh no. God's here. Hey God, how are you going? We didn't know you were going to be here. Yeah, well, I'm fucking everywhere, aren't I? So why the fuck wouldn't I be here? Well, God, it's really great to have you here. We're really happy you're here. And then God's like, everyone, can everyone please be quiet and look at me right now? I've come down to tell all of you, I want you all to know that I love all of you unconditionally. And they're like, thanks for that, God. We really appreciate that. Then they go back to their party. And then God goes, is that all you have to say? Sorry, God? I just said I love you, Oh, fucking shit, yeah. We love you too. Good, good, good. Because you know if you don't, you'll fucking burn, right? Yes, God, we really love you. We really love you. Do you love any other gods? No, we don't. We really don't. Okay, cool. Sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. I've had too much to drink. I'm sorry. And then they go back to their party, and obviously God's not getting enough attention. He pipes up again. Everybody, one last thing. I know you all said you love me, and that's really cool of you. I want you to do one more thing for me now. I want to point out that you won't burn if you don't do this, but it would go a long way not to burning if you get my fucking drift. Right? It would be really great if you could all sing songs about me. And they're like, sorry, God? I made the fucking world, just sing a fucking song, what's the problem? And they're like, yeah, we can do this, can't we, gang? Let's sing some songs for God. And they start singing some gospel music. And to begin with, God's fucking digging it. He's just... Because let's not forget that God's a white guy. And halfway through this song, God starts to turn. Everyone stops singing. Who's the guy in the pink shirt who's enjoying singing? Oh, that's Brian and his boyfriend. You know I hate faggots. But God, calm down. You just said you love everyone, not faggots, I didn't. And then people are trying to calm him down. He's like, don't you fucking touch me! Don't touch me, you faggot lover! They're like, God, it's probably best you just leave this party. You're all gonna fucking burn, all you fucking cunts. And he goes outside and he's trying to calm himself down. I fucking hate faggots. I couldn't be clearer about this. It's in my book, for fuck's sake. Everyone's got the book. No one's fucking read the book. Everyone's got the book. Then he passes like a young couple holding hands. He's like, hey, how you doing? You see that tree? I fucking made that shit. Hey, wait. Are you two married? No. Well, don't fuck each other. I hate young people fucking, and I hate faggots. I also hate people eating shrimp. I mentioned that 8 times in my book, where I only mentioned twice that I hate homosexuals. But people seem to really enjoy eating shrimp, so I've forgotten about that rule. But I'm still very certain I hate faggots. And everyone's like, I'm so happy to have him in my life. This constant glow I have in my heart.
That's what I'm waiting for, because the timing of this Michael Jackson shit is what makes me doubt it. Every time this war is going out of control, or the economy gets bad, or something is wrong with the world at large, it's always these moments in history that Michael Jackson will coincidentally jerk off a kid. This is getting ridiculous. Like, are you planning this shit? Do you have meetings?
Michael, thank you for coming. As you know, Michael, the war has not been going as well as we expected. There's been a lot of hiccups, and the public is asking us a lot of questions, of course. And, well, Michael, there's no nice way to say this, and all I know how to do is be direct, so let me just be direct. We're going to need you to jerk off another child, Mike. I'm sorry. I am sorry. But it would really help out.
Or maybe he did it. Who knows? Who knows? That's the thing. That's what I wanted to say. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Mike, God, and this little boy know. That's about it. That's about it. The only reason that I can even talk about this shit is because everybody is speculating. They all think he did it. And I don't think he did it. I'm alone in this. I don't think he did it. I'm not going to say I don't think he did it. That's too strong. Let me just say I am reserving judgment until all the facts come out. But so far from what I heard, I mean, the kid said he was dying of cancer. He was in Make-A-Wish Foundation. He claims he had 2 weeks to live, and it was his dying wish to meet Michael Jackson. Come on, man, give me a fucking break. This kid is 10 years old. He don't remember Thriller. The fuck you want to meet Michael Jackson for, honestly? I remember Thriller, and I just, like, kind of want to meet this nigga. Like, I wouldn't break an appointment to meet him. I'll put it that way. I'd have to already be free. That's ridiculous. It's like if I'm dying in 2 weeks and go, oh, mama, oh, get me in a room with Chubby Chuckle. I wouldn't want to meet that motherfucker. My last 2 weeks. Why not Usher or somebody like this? So then the kid claims he goes to Michael's house. This is where it all gets crazy. I don't, like, you know, he does everything you'd expect at Michael's house. They climb trees and rode roller coasters and Ferris wheels. The chef made cookies, pies, and cakes. They was petting a monkey and the giraffe, sang songs, kid shit. And in the middle of all this childlike activity, for some reason, Mike pulled out some wine and some pills and sucked his kid's dick. Folks, it hurts me to say it. And the kid had the nerve to call that abuse. Motherfucker, that is a good host. God damn, what else do you want? What else do you want? I'm lucky to get a glass of grape drink at my friend's house. Let alone a roller coaster ride and my dick sucked. Mike must be confused, like I brought you in my house, I fed you, I sucked your dick, and this is how you repay me, motherfuckers? This was your wish, not mine. Thought you were dying in 2 weeks. What happened to that motherfucker? I've been in court for a year and a half. You get stronger every time I see you. This is fucked up. I shouldn't even say this fuck. Wouldn't it be some ironic shit if they found out through this case that the cure for cancer was Michael Jackson sucking your dick somehow? Like if Mike had powers like Green Mile and all the kids like, please, Mike, suck our dicks. Never again. We didn't appreciate it here. Can we at least study your saliva? Please, Mike.
And they give you, that's like an honor. They give you the scissors and you're allowed to cut the cord. First of all, I get in the delivery room and there is an operating table and nobody is on it. I go right for it. Okay, let's get something going here right now. And then they give you the cord and they say, cut the cord, it's an honor. So I go like this and the blinds come down. It is just, and the bitchy nurse, he looks just like you. He's got your nose. You're a fucking liar. I didn't have this nose till I was 28 years old. Don't you tell me that. See, my way was better when I had Melissa. I had a Jewish delivery. They knock you out with the first pain, they wake you up on the hairdresser shows. You know absolutely nothing. Miss Rivers, you've had a baby. Oh, fabulous. What I have, little girl, fabulous, fabulous. White? Yes, good, good.
There's not a lot in life that makes me happy. One thing that always makes me happy, always makes me smile, I love it when old married couples die really close together. I love it. I will clip that out of a newspaper every time I see it. To me, there is just nothing more romantic than a good old-fashioned murder-suicide. Murder-suicide always makes me happy. Murder-suicide's the best. It's the best kind of suicide by far. We can all agree on that. Because what else is there? Doctor-assisted suicide? Get that weak shit out of here. Teen suicide? No. College is important. I'm all about murder-suicide. Murder-suicide's great. Think about murder-suicide like this. You hear your friend Jeff committed suicide, your only thought is just devastation. Oh my God, what could I have done to save my friend Jeff? You hear your friend Jeff killed his wife and then himself. You just think, yikes, Jeff doesn't fuck around, huh? I should have shown Jeff more respect back in the day. That guy was a boss. He wasn't cleaning that shit up. Murder-suicide is practically a victimless crime. You are allowed to kill someone. You are allowed to kill somebody as long as you just kill yourself immediately after. Then it's even Steven. If you're still skeptical, think about it like this. If you're walking down the street, somebody walks up and punches you in the face, you were going to press charges, no doubt. But if somebody walks up to you on the street, punches you in the face, takes a step back, and then punches themselves in the face, have a good day, sir. You don't even tell your friends about that. Murder-suicide is a victimless crime as long as you don't leave behind any kids. Gotta kill them too.
Speaking of homosexuality, I consider myself fairly open-minded, but something has come to my attention I find absolutely shocking. I don't know if you've heard about it. These new grade school books for children to teach them gay lifestyles. You know what I'm talking about? One of them is called Heather's Two Mommies. The other is called Daddy's New Roommate. I'm going to have to draw the line here, folks, and say this is absolutely disgusting, okay? It is grotesque and evil. I'm talking about Daddy's New Roommate. Heather's Two Mommies is pretty cool. I don't know if you really check that out. They're hugging on page 7. Oh, go, mommies, go, go. Anyway. It makes me miss my youth.
I was on a plane once and there was 2 babies on the plane and other people. It wasn't just me and 2 babies. That would be weird. You get on a plane, there's just 2 babies. Come on, we're leaving soon. He's the pilot baby. I'm the other baby. No, it's all right. I'm not gonna... You babies have a good flight. But I'm gonna find another way to get there. Yeah, I don't like the way this was starting. Anyway, I was on a plane and there was these 2 babies and they're crying the whole time. Crying the whole flight, and that happens a lot. I don't think they knew each other, they're just crying. I've seen this on so many flights, I started to wonder, is there a reason for this? Is there like an actual reason why babies... So I looked it up. Turns out there's an actual reason why babies cry on airplanes, and it's because they're upset that gay people are getting married. Yeah. They're, like, really upset. Like, inconsolably upset. Honey, it's the country's changing. And I don't agree with them. I think if people are in love, they should get married. But they can't accept that. Because they're just, just being babies. Babies are selfish. They are. Babies are selfish. They just, meh. No baby ever goes, meh, but how are you doing, though? I have 2 daughters, and both of them at one time were babies, and I held them and they cried on planes. It's happened to me. I've had a baby on a plane. If you're ever, this is how selfish people are. When you're on a plane and you hear a baby crying, you think that's happening to you. You're like, oh, this is gonna ruin my flight. It's gonna ruin it. Well, look at the parent, because that person is holding a crying baby on a plane, which means they've been traveling with a baby all day, which means they have a baby. Okay? So their life isn't even good. They don't like anything. Their whole life was, Jesus. If there's any joy for them, it's that this is now bothering other people. Yeah, you listen to this shit now. Wah! I remember one time my babe was crying on the plane. She was really upset. And this guy, some businessman on the plane, because businessmen always think that every flight is a private plane of theirs that we're all like piggybacking on. And this guy has this fucking newspaper, and he turns around to look at me and my baby, and he looks right at me. He doesn't kind of like go like this. He looks at me like, Like, could ya? Like, oh, I'm sorry, is this bothering you? Let me just... You all just clap for a dead baby.
Like, even for me, as I get older, the sex I'm into changes. Like, I used to sleep with Hispanic guys, but now I just prefer consensual. I don't know. We've all been a little raped. Just a scotch. Just a hair. It's true. Every girl I know has one night, usually in college, that she's like, huh. I think that was right. Not totes consent. I don't remember yelling yes. And it's because when men are in their 20s, they're legally retarded. It's a fact. At that age, they take a woman sleeping as a suggested no. It's like, no. But when we think rape, we think like Law and Order. You picture SVU, right? Some chick, like me, like a girl looks like me running in the park, just like, I have a 1-bedroom and a dog, just really happy, right? Some crackhead pops out, he's like, fucking throws you in a bush. I'm having sex with you, it's not your decision. You're like, no, that's the worst. That's the worst of the rapes. But it's other shit. Other shit. It's not all black and white, you know? There is a gray area of rape. Like, you've been raped. I can tell. There's... Have you? How old are you? You're like young. How old are you? 24. Have you been raped? No, something to look forward to. I'm kidding. I'm not wishing that on her. I mean, statistically. No, but here's the thing.